Alright. Now at the moment what I'm doing is browning the onion, doing the preparation, the stuffing for the kibbee balls. I've got all these beautiful pine nuts over here. Another drizzle of oil. Get them on medium heat to brown. Okay, in the meantime we stir the onion a little bit. Add in a little bit more drizzle of oil. Okay, and now what I will do is add the onion, the meat. Add the meat. Okay. With a drizzle of salt, not a drizzle, a sprinkle of salt. I'd say a teaspoon of salt. Okay. I will just let them brown up. Just let it sit a little bit. It does not matter if you use the same spoon as I am with the pine nuts and the meat, because they're all going to be mixed in together later on. Okay, once we brown that meat up, that will take about 10 to 15 minutes. Brown off, and you can get that onion flavour, that beautiful onion flavour into the meat. Another little sprinkle of salt onto there. This is a little bit of a long process, but once I prepare this, once I prepare the stuffing, the kibbee mix should not take long. At the moment, while this is cooking, while this is browning up, keep an eye on the pine nuts so they don't go dark. There's nothing worse than when you're cooking to see a dark or black pine nut in the food. Now, this is Lebanese 5-spice peppers. You get them from any Lebanese supermarket. For that beautiful aroma, for that beautiful taste. Add them onto the stuffing. Make sure you take every lump of meat and crush it really, really down so the meat will cook right through. So later on when we're stuffing the meatballs we don't get lumpy meats. Okay, you're going to do two things at once here. You have to keep an eye on the pine nuts. The pine nuts must not go black. This shouldn't take long. It should take about up to 15 minutes between the two of them, between the pine nuts and the meat to brown up. Should take about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, that's about the only thing that takes ages to finish, because the kibbee, this is the kibbee, the very fine kibbee meat from the Lebanese butcher, and this is a little bit of onion mixed up together. You can use the kitchen whiz, or you can use the what's it called? The bar mix. This is it. The little bit of onion, little bit of mint. If you wish to add a little bit of red capsicum, that's quite fine. It's only for the mixture and to give the flavour. the taste to the kibbee.
Is that kibbee the raw one you can eat as it is?
This is, you can eat it raw, but the thing is what I'm doing now, I am doing it so I can stuff, but you can still eat it raw. That's fine. Yeah. Now I can like show you this. I can show you the pine nuts. They're going nice and brown. We don't want to over brown them. But the thing is, with the hot oil in there, they turn brown. If you take them off the stove now, they should brown by themselves because the oil is still really hot. And you don't need to make them really dark black. Now we're getting to the second stage of this mince. What I'm going to do now is to just drain the juice out of the meat and then add some fresh oil to it. Drain. Now I've drained the juice. There's no juice on there. I start fresh. Try to drain any extra water, dry it up, any extra water out of this stuffing. Because we don't want any excess water in there or anything like that. Now, just crush all the meat, keep crushing all the meat. It shouldn't take long. It looks like a long process, but it really isn't. Now over here, the pine nuts, as I said earlier, they'll brown by themselves. If you can see over here now, they're browning because the oil is still hot. And the oil does that extra minute or two of browning. Now over here I'm going to drain all that water. It'll just evaporate, it'll dry up. If you're wondering what that noise is, that humming noise behind me, it's only the fan. Another drizzle of fresh oil, okay, because we drained off the others. We don't want that old juice, so we want fresh oil now, okay. We want fresh oil. And now all that moisture, all that water that came out of the meat has evaporated, disappeared, and all we've got is a bit of fresh oil in there and this dry, beautiful, lovely mince. Nice fresh mince. And now what I'll do over here is get this beautiful browned pine nuts and throw them on top over here. And there you go. This is your beautiful stuffing. In no time at all, this stuffing is done. Okay. Now all I do is turn off the heat. Add a touch more of salt, because it's nice to have a bit of flavour. I don't love blandy food, I love tasty food. A little more of the 5 spices, and that's it, let it rest. There you go. Doesn't that look yumptious? Oh, yummy. I just want to dig in there. What I normally do is just get the Lebanese bread and just go attack and just taste it. Do you want to taste, Andrew?
No.
Not at the moment? Okay. You want to have a taste? Let's have a taste. Okay. See, that's not going to take long at all. Now what I have to do is prepare the oil. Is this enough? There you go, have a taste. Have a taste anyway, regardless. You don't say no to a leg. Anyway, this is the way the Lebanese taste. They get their bread and just dig in, roll it up like a little roll, and that's it, get stuck into it. I won't get stuck into it, I'll ruin my lipstick, but I'll give this to Carol. There you go. This is for Carol to taste.